How y'all doing this morning? You taking any trades yet? Nothing for me yet. Trying to get set up. I don't like to trade before the open anyway. I'll let the market open to see what's going on. I've got a fresh PA that I'm gonna trade this morning. Yeah, there's not much to trade unless you want to draw a box around this chop right here. Fade the top and bottom of it. That's about it. But that's pretty cool. Add text. You can add text to the trend lines now without having to go into the settings menu. Anyway, see here. Hide the bars real quick. So all I've got is the zigzag, but that white line is the 2-hour point of control, the current 2-hour point of control. So point of control is where the highest volume transacted. So that's all it's doing. It's kind of working around that 2-hour point of control. Same as right here. See, just it gets to it and jerks around. So it's good idea to aware of that. Cautious. Get my bars back on there. Also got Dr. Levy's EG. Her EG trigger point there. It's right there, that red line. It's at 764.50.
I'm gonna mute this. It's kind of distracting until I'll.
Definitely looking for a sell at some point because of what what the indicators are telling us. We're up here in the Mojo pivots. Trying to get back below them right now, the MR1. So I wouldn't be surprised if they open. Well, they might just take it on down. But yeah, we missed that. I mean, it's nice when you're verbalizing something and it happens right away, but it doesn't give you a chance to do it to act on it. So that trend line break there is a pretty decent one. We're at the open. Got that trend line break on the MACD as well. Charts squared away here. So that trend line could act as, they could try to stab it, squeeze the shorts, and then bring it back down. We'll see.
And weekend again. So we're moving forward to Monday.
Yep, I'm afraid I might have missed this short. Now we're at the line in the sand. I don't know. I'm just going to go one contract on it. Let's see if we can break that line in the sand. If we can get below the line in the sand, that'll be a bearish sentiment. We've got a naked point of control. Well, that actually turned into a point of control there. Definitely late on this, but the MACD crossed over the trend line, and we had price break through the trend line, and MACD's trying to get below the zero. So we may get jerked around a little bit here, but I mean those are all bearish indications. Ultimately, it would have been nice to be up here in short here up at the EG trigger point, somewhere up in the Mojo pivots. That would have been optimal, but can't trade hindsight. So our bars are turning white. That's an indication that things are turning over. We just have to have some follow through, and that line in the sand can trip us up sometimes, or a lot of times it does. So got to. That's the reason I only put one contract on, just to try to give this some room to work out, give it some room to do its thing without feeling the strain. My kids have got the TV up loud. I'm gonna close the door real quick. Hold on just a second. All right, hopefully that's better. A lot of background noise. There we go. See that? It's a nice little push through there. Y'all got it? All right, so all these yellow lines right here, see how it reacted right there? Pulled back really hard right there. Those are previous point of controls, and I've got this set at 2 hours. You can set it at whatever you want, but I like to know where the point of control was every 2 hours, and that that complements my Mojo pivots, which are set at 2 hours as well. So it's nice to know, it has them numbered here. So this is the previous 2 hour, the immediate previous 2 hour. That's the second to the most recent 2 hour. That's the third. That's the fourth, fifth. There's probably some more on here, but anyway, that's like 10 hours worth of point of controls that I've got a vision. I can visually see. So that's nice to have. It's a really good complement for the Mojo pivots. So we're still bearish here. MACD's definitely crossed over. We still got, the histogram is still showing us that. Yeah, Dr. Levy's doing some back testing on her divergence. Y'all want to join that as well? I don't think she's trading though. She's just back testing. So the histogram is definitely showing, you know, downward momentum. Nothing to do here, but let let price do its thing. Let our trade work. We could put a break-even stop in, which is what I'm going to do. I put a break-even stop in, one tick below my entry, so that if this does come screaming back, then we've protected protected the account. So we're looking at if we can break through this point of control here. You can see that bubble there that's trying to pop up, that green bubble. That means that there's heavy buying pressure coming in, or buying volume coming in. That's monitoring delta. So if they can really push this down, though, it'll take those guys out. And these point of controls and these bubbles are not my indicators. Excuse me, I gotta clear my throat. Those aren't my indicators. Those are a guy that I recently discovered. He's pretty awesome programmer. His name's PT Gambler. If you need any information on that stuff, I don't, you know, just like everything else, I don't make any money off of this stuff. But if it works, I definitely don't mind, you know, letting people know about it, just because it'll help somebody. Looks like, okay, so we got out at break even there, unfortunately, and the main reason is because we got in so late. Or I did anyway. I hope somebody else got it way up here, but I just got in late. And had I been paying a little better attention, I probably could have trailed that down a little better or something, but we didn't lose any money. No big deal. Be nice to see this come up again. Test one of our areas, either the Mojo pivots or that trend line. Be nice to see that come up there and test it. Fail, break another trend line, then we can get back in. But right now, just see that bubble pop is right there. That's heavy buying pressure on that bar. You got that bubble before you even got this move up, so that's pretty nice. I'm also recording this, so if anybody needs to go back and review some of these indicators and stuff. Yeah, like Dr. Levy and Top Gun, Dana, any of those tools, y'all. I mean, I've given them permission to share them with the group here, but I don't make any money off of them. I'm not trying to ram them down your throat, whatever. You know, those are just they're. I think they've both got good tools, and so if they help somebody, then go for it. I think it's valuable. Of course, you got to spend your money on them, but I don't make anything off of them. So we're trying to get a super trend buy signal pop up there. MACD the histogram starting to those moving averages are starting to squeeze together a little bit. So the histogram's reflecting that. So there's nothing really actionable right now for me because we are at the line in the sand. It's can be tricky to trade that line in the sand. It could just want to bounce around that. Anybody take that short? Did get the super trend buy signal. And I mean, price did rotate down. You know, natural tendency would be to rotate up. Bars changing color to bullish. Nobody took the short, I guess. I don't blame you. I mean, that was a late entry for me. I should have got that a lot sooner. But as you can see, I probably would have been stopped out at break even anyway. If I did, unless I just took it off arbitrarily. All right, so we're back to the current 2-hour point of control. Will be interesting to see what happens there. If they can break through that. Interesting to see what it does at the trigger point there. We do have this MK Pro sell signal right there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. Right here. That was on the 933 bar. Those are kind of like a longer term kind of signal. And the take profits for those signals are right here. See, it's showing that currently in a sell signal, but we have bullish sentiment, and it shows the RSI readout. And these, if it does go, you know, if it does come on down, then first target is 714. So it's 30 or 40 points. 40 points. What's up, Alan? The world traveler. There's Miss Holly. Good morning. Yeah, could be interesting. this over here on this monitor. Oh. Hmm. We're at the 2-hour point of control. The EG trigger point right above us, and we got Mojo pivots above us as well. So, what's it gonna do? Nice. I was in the short that led us down to that point, and got out at break even. I'm up $1.02 on the day. Beat that, Holly. Good morning.
And another weekend, we're moving forward to Monday.
What? Weekend? Is it? You're looking forward to Monday? It's only Wednesday. Oh, yeah, me too. I'm gonna delete this trigger point arrow there, cluttering up my screen. $37,000. Well, you live in a mansion, brother. You live in a mansion that takes a lot of roof. Okay, so we got this buy signal, which is a terrible statistical signal. It's only got a 1% chance of winning. So we got that buy signal there. That's interesting to me. So I'm looking for a reason to get in short if it gives me one. Yeah. Yeah, the more cut up it is, the less fun it is. Is that shingles you're going to put on or metal? Yeah. See, what I could have done is take that short right there at that trigger point. I'm actually going to try, I'm just going to take a stab at a short right here. See if it can break away from that point of control, break back down below the trend line there. It's a very kind of lotto kind of trade, but definitely has some probability behind it because of the trigger point. Now we're getting a sell signal. We've got that buy signal that's has a 1% chance of working out. So we'll just see what happens. This is definitely a lotto trade though. Maybe ahead. I might be jumping the gun a little bit, but only went with one contract. Yeah, uh, yeah, you would think it would reject, but also we have the 773. Yeah, they could just be squeezing the longs, and then planning on pushing it further above the yesterday's high, but we'll see. I have to wait for this to get in the money. I have to wait for this to get green before I add anything, according to Apex's new rules. Normally, I'd like, to see this push up if I was going to push up into the Mojo pivot and add a contract, but now that's frowned upon, apparently. So if I wanted to add, I would just have to go flat and then get short 2 contracts again. Yeah, see, Alan, see how they push that up and then squeeze those longs down to only to bring it back up there.
Order filled. Order filled.
$10, nice. Did you take it off? Oh, yeah, I'm still short. I just have one NQ on. Looking for the Mojo pivots to hold. The only reason they wouldn't hold would be this market catches a bid. It's got to be, got to be a pretty strong market to break through those statistical areas there. First of all, have the statistics behind the Mojo pivots. We have the statistics behind this buy signal right here. We have the statistics of the EG indicators. All that right there, And certainly the market can certainly do what it wants, but statistics are statistics. So see if we can get some follow through here. Good job, Alan. Nice trade.
This was CPI, I think.
That should be interesting. That's pretty funny. All right, so we got a new set of Mojo pivots, and that set is right at the daggum line in the sand prices, so we could get squeezed here to the upside. That gives it more statistical room to breathe on the upside. MACD's kind of squeezing in. Histogram's showing some loss of momentum there. Want to add right there. Break of the trend line. We've got a sell signal. If that'll hold, if we can break through that trend line again, that's going to be our kicker right there. It's that trend line. Let's see. Yeah, that trend line's trying to hold. See if we can take another stab at it here. But we're right at that line in the sand. That's what I was talking about earlier. It's tough it can be tough in that area. Strong bullish sentiment. See if I can squeeze some of those bulls. What I don't really like about it now is that, you know, we've got a fresh set of mojo pivots and we've got all this room up here, or the market does. It's just statistically, it's got all this room up here now to work with. So, you know, our position size isn't small enough to let let it squeeze us all the way up here, you know. That's what I currently don't like about this trade. It almost feels like it's like charging its batteries to launch up. Yeah, see that? We did make it to the mojo pivot, the R1 anyway, without dying. Um, um, yeah, I mean, probably should be out of this, Alan. But this is a fresh PA. I've only got like 150 bucks into the invested into this PA. So I'm not, you know, me losing 1,000 is not me losing 1,000. It's losing like 75 bucks or something. I'm just looking for the mojo pivots to hold and rotate us back down. Just got to get some momentum to shift here, and it is shifting. You can see the angle of these bars from this pivot right here to that pivot is a different angle. MACD's starting to show the squeeze. The moving average lines are squeezing together. So the histogram's reflecting that. So, I mean, the market's really got to be strong to just keep on rocking. You know, the higher it gets up into these mojo pivots, the higher the statistical probability of a rotation back down. obviously, the market can do what it wants to. All we can do is do our best to stack the probabilities in our favor. Yeah, it very well could catch a bid, for sure. Must like what Powell's saying. All right, made it to the MR2. Sure don't want to slow down, does it? It's trying to, but every time you think it's going to, it catches another set of buyers come in there and buy it up again. But our buy signal was up here or down here, and that's only got a 1% chance of being successful. So if it continues going up, that's going to be just that 1% that trade is going to work out. There's a lot of buyers in here.
another weekend, moving forward to Monday.
Oh, that was Dr. Levy on her YouTube. I thought that was Holly saying that earlier. This thing just doesn't want to roll. Point of control did shift up there to 783. Got a value area high right there at 794. Yeah, you would think it would rotate some at some point. It's right at the, I mean, almost right on the money. MR2 starting to rotate. All right, getting a super trend sell signal right off of the rejection of the MR2. That's a good sign. Got to get through the line in the sand to have a bearish sentiment. MACD's trying to give us an idea that we're losing momentum. Bar's changing color. That's a good sign too. Don't want to see is it find support here now. This used to be resistance. I'd like to see it just break on through and confirm our bearish sentiment instead of like slingshotting. Sometimes you'll see it slingshot off of the line in the sand and then go on up again like it's trying to do right now. Which way does it go, George? Which way does it go? $7.55, then $7.26, he says. Here it comes, buddy. Trying anyway. The bar did turn white, so that's a transitionary bar from one direction to the other. So I always like to see that if I'm looking for it to turn over. We really rejected hard off of this trend line, so it'd be nice to break it this time. See how it's holding that trend line. If we can break that, we should see some, be nice to get down here to the MS1. MS1 is at 741. Yeah, if it loses that trend line there, that's a pretty long-term trend line. MACD's trying to cross over. I added another contract there. Hopefully we'll break through there and get some follow through. Get down to MS1. All right, break even stop is. This is acting funny. Let's go. Pick up some steam and go. I got kids in the background, so I'm gonna mute while they're playing.
Donnie,
Yeah.
Donnie, I was wondering why you didn't get out while you were ahead. Because it was holding VWAP.
That's a good question. I was looking for
If I
some
have
follow through.
background noise, I wasn't paying attention, but I saw you were positive.
Yeah, I was only positive like $150 or something. I was looking for it to go down to MS1.
Yeah, your entry wasn't good, and you were able to get out. So I was just curious. Yeah.
Well, I'm a little loosey goosey this morning on this PA because it's fresh and I've only got $150 invested in it. So
Okay.
if I blow the whole thing, I've only lost $150. So.
Right. Well, he's talking, so it's it's gonna go up and down. So get out when you can, and just re-entry later.
Mm-hmm. Blue Sky Pro official is posting into my Discord. Where did that come from?
Donnie, today at 1 o'clock, they have the excuse my background noise. They have the treasury yield, the bond. I mean the bond auction. So the market might go up or down. Very volatile.
I'm hoping to be done trading by then. That's at
Yeah.
1 o'clock Eastern.
I set my alarm at 12:45 to get out all my tray and forget it.
Yeah, good. It's probably a good idea. Or just scale down your size a lot. I would be trading a lot different if I had, like a seasoned PA. Like yesterday, I made $2,400 on my Top Step PA. No way I'd be trading like this with that PA. But that's a beautiful thing about these prop firms, man. It it really don't take a
Which
lot.
one are you trading from? Oh, you're trading Apex.
Yeah, I'm trading my AP. I just passed this eval yesterday, so it's a PA this morning.
And another weekend, moving forward to Monday.
And those you can be a little loosey goosey with, uh, because your downside is very limited. I'm limited to $150 loss on this morning's trading. You know, with unlimited upside potential. You know, it's kind of like trading options. You know, it's the nice thing about options is, you know, I can buy a $200 call option on, you know, on the Nasdaq, and that's all I can lose, $200. But I have unlimited upward potential. So that's, you know, that's what I'm going after with this PA. You know.
I think today is gonna just go up and down, you know,
Mhm.
like yesterday.
Yesterday was nice, man. We had some pretty predictable price action. It was nice. At least for me, it was.
Did anyone long last night? I knew it's gonna be going the same thing, you know, like yesterday, but I couldn't stay up.
No, I didn't. I, I don't trade at night very much. I like my sleep.
Sometimes it's volatile during the day, you know, so
Hmm.
I like to trade at night to minimize my risk.
I've just found that it moves so slow that I just I either get bored and do stupid stuff, or I don't know. Never have done great at night, or I'm just tired and don't really care. You know, or don't really care about it, and therefore do stupid stuff.
I haven't been reading price action well lately, so I mean, I'm green every day, but it's very small amount. Donnie, from my indicator, I'm seeing like bullish trend um, all across the board. So, you know, maybe when you get to the VWAP area, you get out and then you wait till it go up a little bit, then you short.
Just tell me when to do it. Tell me when to get short, Holly. I'll split the profits with you.
Usually when you short, you have to short all the way up there, like all the way up. You gotta wait for it to go up. Like I don't short below VWAP. I short all the way up, you know, above the VWAP, and then I buy from the bottom. Wait, did you just DCA two times?
No. No, I waited till it got green before I added. Actually, the second one, I probably did DCA because I tried to put in a.
DCA the second one, and then
Yeah.
the first one you
Well, I didn't
added.
mean to. I was trying to put in a limit order to get me to add that contract, so they may be pissed off at me. But it was an execution error. I was trying to put a limit order in below my entry, you know, so if it came down, it would get me in. But I ended up doing a market order.
Yeah, remember you have three NQ now. So if it go back up to, you know, to wherever it was before, there's a risk of you losing your account. So
But look, I
uh,
mean, look at the momentum shifting though.
yeah,
You see that
yeah.
momentum shift? I mean, I don't even have to look at indicators to see the momentum shifting. So now we got a lower high, and all we need is a lower low now. You know,
Power is speaking right now. So
if we can break this trend line, hold below it, My bar's turning bearish there, dark blue, and gotta break this lower low here, or this
There you
previous
go.
swing low.
There you go.
Gotta break this previous swing low here. I'd like to see a move down to MS1. Well, that trend line is tough, isn't it?
Yep. I'm Chicken Little. I always run.
You always run.
Yeah, I always run. I'll find a better entry later. That's how I trade. But then that's why I never win a lot. Look like a bear flag on a 1 minute,
Yeah, I could see that.
but it's keep holding V1.
It's really trying to hold it. If we can get below it, boy, bring it on. Here's that exit of that buy signal right here. Y'all see that? Isn't that crazy? This buy signal right here went all the way up there, and then it was only a 1% chance of it being profitable, and there's our exit. That's just the statistical probabilities, the beauty of it. Okay, this has come down enough that I'm just going to put a break-even stop. If it goes, it goes. It hit the MS1 though. See that? Right off, right on the money, man. Right on the money. There's only 31% buyers in this swing low here. So that's definitely bullish. I mean, bearish, sorry. Patience, grasshopper. We got break even stop in, so no way this trade can hurt us. Be nice to see some flush, follow through, flush it on down, but it may not. Just gonna jerk around VWAP probably. All right, out of break even. $9.08 today. I am really raking it in. Look at that rejection off of MS1. It really does not get any prettier than that. Look at this rejection up here off of MR2. What more could you really ask for? I don't know. Oh man, I kind of want to slingshot short that.
And without testing, 2 months still.
How is Blue Sky posting into my Discord? All right, Holly. I'm gonna try a slingshot short. See if we can get some follow through. 750.50. Break that MS1. If we can get a little follow through right here, I'm gonna put
We're Matt and
break
Elaine,
stop it.
founders of Chocolado Chocolate. Our dream was to build a sustainable chocolate company.
And our business has become way
Out of here. All right, so break even stop is going in. Technically should have taken some profit. I'm going to take one off right there just to bank some profit for the day, and I'm going to leave one running. because we did hit this previous 2-hour point of control, that yellow line there. Those are usually decent rejection points, just like it's doing right now. It really wants to fall apart. Of course, it'll disregard all this crap and fall all to pieces. But in a somewhat stable market, you'll these levels will hold. And they hold because that's where everybody transacted business before. It's based off of volume. Volume don't lie. Pretty herky-jerky market, huh? That was a beautiful entry, that second short that I took. But it's so herky-jerky that didn't get much out of it. Oh, what should I do? I'm going to try one more, just one contract slingshot short again. See if we can get a follow through again. I'm just doing one contract this time. Things are getting kind of funny. All right, break even stop is in. If it keeps jerking around, then it's just gonna jerk around. So not gonna let it jerk me around. If I can do it. Out of break even again. Isn't this fun? Now it wants to go. Back to work? Okay, Alan. Yeah, man, I enjoyed trading with you. It's been a while. Man, yeah, let's figure that out. Send me your, let's see, I probably have our chat history. Let's see if I make sure I've got your, let's see. Just make sure I've got your, TradingView username. Yeah, I've got it right here. Let me make sure that I've got you on the right Mojo pivot. And then you just have to delete it off of your chart and re-add it to your chart. And I've got mine set to 2 hours. So if that doesn't work, then let me know. We're gonna have to do some troubleshooting or something. This is still trying to push down. I've already tried it twice. I'm gonna hold off for now. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, appreciate you joining and giving us your input. Always helps. Look at these crazy. Jay Short. My plan here is to let this pop down some and take half off. Just kind of, if it can pop down. Sure don't act like it wants to. Being a pain. Can break the previous swing low, there'd be a break and go. I'm going to take half off and put stop at break even just because it's so herky-jerky. There we go. Come on. Push. Is that all you're going to give us? There we go. Push, 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 push. Let's go. There we go. Half off now. Break even, stop in. You know what? Screw it, man. I'm going to take it all off. They are really jerking around. This could definitely fall all to pieces, but I don't know. After all the crap y'all see me go through this morning, I'm just going to take that scalp and call that good. Definitely more potential to the downside. Yep, Jay's got his room up and running. If anybody wants to join him in there. All right, it is 11 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to call that a good day. Got 605 profit for the day. Looks like everybody else is either calling it a day or got bored. So I'm going to take that as my cue.
Have a great day, Donnie.
You too, Holly. Hope you had a good day trading. Are you going to be done or?
I haven't really traded. I traded last night, so I'm still waiting for a good trade. I'm just in and out today.
Oh,
Kind
gotcha.
of tired. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Well, I appreciate you joining. Always enjoy seeing you and hanging out with you.
Take care. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye-bye.